Hi, it's me Vamp, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. Not too long ago, Sevagoth came out. Well, I have a build for Sevagoth. I guess I'll call it Shadow's Revenge. Shadow's Revenge? I don't even know what he's revenging, but Shadow's Revenge sounds cool. Well, anyway, let's get on to the build, shall we? I'll show you guys the build, and then I will show you guys gameplay of the build, live gameplay, like I usually do. So we have still charged short footage just because I didn't want to be knocked down. Who wants to be knocked down, right? I mean, sure, you can get knocked down and get up again and have nothing keep you down, but I'd rather not get knocked down. And before we go any further, this is a Helminth build because of the fact that I put Larva to replace his 3. I know, you're gonna like, what, hit 3 is hit thing. No, hit 3, trust me, it's plenty fine without hit 3. I'm bigger just because I'm obsessed with survivability. Then we have primed continuity, we have vitality, prime flow, overextended, stretch, adaption, I used to call it adoption, don't ask me why, and Arga Reach. Arcane Grace and Guardian are optional, but this isn't the main part of the build. No, the main part of the build comes with the shadow because our goal is to get the shadow out. Now, you guys see Peculiar Bloom here. This literally does nothing but flowers. So if you guys want something else here besides Peculiar Bloom, I fully understand. And, you know, I just want to give him a touch of whimsical, so that's why I put Peculiar Bloom here. Still charges here because, I mean, what else are you gonna put on him, right? He's all about the still charge life. Basically increased melee damage. We have Hunter Adrenaline, so after he runs out of shield, which he runs out very fast, they can just shoot him and he'll get more and more energy. That's why we have the flow, prime flow. Regular flow will work too if that's all you have, but prime flow is where it's at for this build. It will just keep you in a constant energy supply. Speed drift, I guess it helps the casting speed technically, but mostly I use speed drift for sprint speed a bit with the shadow because he's kind of slow normally. Adaption for survivability, overextended because I want the shadowed one to reach as far as possible. And by the way, allies are not always the biggest fan of you when you use this build because you effectively just move all the enemies away from them. And then there are 2 Umbral mods. I don't have the 3rd Umbral mod because if I'm being honest, I didn't want to use the Umbral slot. But, you know, if I did put the 3rd Umbral mod in, I'd replace Adaption just so he could have more shield and more HP, but he has a bunch of shield normally, so yeah, don't worry about that. Arcane Grace and Guardian again, yeah, these I happen to have them the same, but the shadow can have separate arcanes from Sevagoth himself. And then finally, the claws. These are the Shadow's exalted weapon and what the Shadow uses. Now, in order to fully max out the claws, I would have to forma one more time, which, you know, I guess I will for you guys, okay? I'm running low on forma, but for you guys, I'm going to forma this one last time. Now, granted, it's my own fault that it even needs another format, okay? So I should be able to right now put on the final piece, which the final piece is Voltic Edge. Now, the only reason he actually needs another format because I'm using Prime Fever Strike instead of this variant of the thing. Okay, so see, this is Heat Viral now. He is extremely good now, and Viral has always been good. So we have Pressure Point, Sacrificial Steel for the critical chance, so you're always critting. Critical damage because you're always critting. Attack speed because you want attack speed. You want to do as fast as you can, really. Range because you want range. And yeah, that's basically it. That's exactly it, actually. Now, let's go on to the battlefield and see what we're working with, shall we? Okay, I decided I'm going to do a survival on mod for, you know, at least 5 minutes, you know, just to show you guys. And the thing is, I'm going to be solo for this particular mission. Now that was just quick, so I could quickly get some energy real quick. Okay, we use that, we use that, we use that. As you saw, our meter filled up pretty quickly there. And we still have some enemies back here that we can Sevagoth up. Yeah, I said Sevagoth up. Let's see, we use that again, that, then that. And then that takes us to just enough so we can do this. And then we can just kind of go on the rampage here. It's actually very cool. This whole build is built around the idea of, you know, getting Sevagoth ready fast. If you want to, you can consume. I don't consume a whole lot, if I'm being honest, but you do always have that possibility. Okay, and as you can see, whenever they do take down your shield, they just feed you more energy, which, you know, helps you because then you can just do this more. And yeah, and that's in a cone of effect, so it's not like everything just in front of you either. Yeah, it is very, very, very cool. Now there is something you can do when you have a group of enemies like this. You can do, oh, I don't have enough energy to do it. Need more energy, guys? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what you can do, come on guys, is do this, go back into this, do this, just kill them, get a good amount of energy. Ideally, that would work better with more enemies, but it's fine, it's fine. We do what we gotta do, right? Let's kill him. I'm only using melee because, honestly, I'm only using melee. That wasn't a good reason. I honestly cannot think of a good reason. And as you can see, they are almost dead. I mean, no, Sevagoth is almost has, yeah, the shadow back. Now, if this was infested, it would be so much quicker to get the shadow back. Basically, any group with lots of enemies, you could get the shadow back quicker with. And yeah, like I said, teammates are not always the biggest fan of you because you literally pull their kills away from them. Yeah, see? Yeah. And then I do have okay mobility. I can do that in a pinch. Okay. There we go. Let that blow up. And you know, say, I'm just gonna do this and end the ability early. I'm almost up already again. See? And then I just do that, kill these, bada bing, bada boom. You're up again. And the coolest thing about this is after you mark them, you don't care who gets the kill. You get credit for it anyway, towards your shadow. So yeah, it's pretty brilliant, honestly. As you can see, we've survived 5 minutes here, no problem. No problem at all. And you know, we want to get some energy. Bam, they give us some energy back like we wanted. If we want that honeycomb looking thing, we can do that. Yeah, I know I use consume for mobility more than I should, okay? I mean, consume is pretty good for mobility, honestly. Okay. And then, I mean, they can't really shoot well while they're floating either, so it is very good for stuff. Now, there is something Sevagoth does special when he dies, so, okay, fine. I'll have to die just so I can show you guys, I guess. Okay, this is going to be hard. I'm just standing still. Okay, come on. You got this, enemies. You got this. You got this, yes. Literally go into my shadow, consume enemies. Okay, and now one more consumption. I bring myself back to life. Yeah, that is my thing that I do. Let's kill more of the enemies. Do this again. Kill another enemy. I know, it's been almost 5 minutes already. We'll make our way to extraction, but this is just so much fun, right? Like that, I even have my shadow again, so. Yeah. Okay, don't worry, Lotus, we're going to extraction. I'm gonna go right now. I always go into operator mode by accident, but operator mode takes you out of, you know, Sevagoth currently as well, you know, the shadow mode. But yeah, Shadow's Revenge. Actually, now that I think about it, is a fitting name, you know. He's, let's see, because the enemy is damaging, you know, yeah. So yeah, very fitting name, very fitting build. Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed this build. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're going to try to make this build, but with, you know, maybe a few tweaks because of the because, you know, build should suit your play style a bit as well. But yeah, let me know all that in the comment section below. And real quick, let's count how many format you'd need for this exact build. Okay, 4 format for Sevagoth, 4 more for his shadow, so that's 8 right there. And then 7 format for the collage. So that's 15 former. That's actually quite a bit of former. But yeah, if you have it to spare and have all the mods to run, a very good thing. I actually just did an arbitration not too long ago, and with killing like level 80 to 100 enemies and surviving, no problem at all. Hell yeah, with that said, I'll catch you guys in the future. Later.